Have you ever gotten a custom request from a buyer on Etsy? Somebody who wants you to make something so special that's just for them, but you don't already have it listed in your shop? Here is how you create a custom order for them. First, you want to acknowledge their request and gather all the data that you possibly can from them. If they need a name, how is it spelled? Do you need certain colors, certain materials, sizing, all of that information? You're going to do this in your Etsy messages so that you have a clear record of the conversation between you and the buyer. Once you're ready to list the item for them, click this Create Custom Order button. That should be towards the top near their name and any photo that they might have associated with their account. Once you click that button, this little menu will pop up. It'll have all of the information that you need to enter in order to list the item for the buyer. So you need to have the title, a description, a category selected for the item, price, shipping price, processing time, and where you're shipping it from. However, you need to make sure that you have all of these things with all of the information provided from the buyer. So things such as making sure that you have the color listed and making sure that you have the size in the description. All of this is very important in case something goes wrong with the order. So don't skimp on the details here. So as you can see, I've entered in a title for the listing as well as a description giving things such as the size and materials. Picked the category that it's in, entered in all of the pricing information, and as well as the processing time and country of origin. So now I'm going to send this private listing. Note that you do not get charged the 20-cent listing fee until the purchase has been made. In addition, you do not need to optimize the keywords in this listing for things such as Google. I asked Etsy, and they said that the listings are not indexed in the normal way on Etsy, so you do not need to keyword optimize them. Once you've sent the listing to the buyer, the listing is sent to your active listings on your Etsy page. It will not show up in your shop as it is not actually indexed by Etsy as a typical listing would be, because it is a custom sent to one person. You may get an error box at the top of your listings page saying that you need to change something such as the return policy or update the shipping information. So you would just click the buttons and then just follow the prompts that they have. So for example, this one is missing some shipping information. It looks like I can pick a shipping profile if I like, or I can update the missing information for the custom listing. So I'm just going to put in a valid zip code that is not my own, and I'm going to pick first class mail. You pick whatever you need for your specific listings. This is just a quick example. I'm going to click update the listing. Etsy tells me that it's all set. So if I go back to my listings page, it should be right there. So even though that listing is in my active listings, it does not show up in the shop. So here's a view of the shop with all of the items. And as you can see, the custom listing is not here. Once you send that listing, your buyer will receive a message, and there will also be a message within your Etsy messages saying that you have sent them a custom link. They should only use that link to purchase the listing because that is the custom listing that has been set aside for them. Once they purchase it, it will automatically be marked as sold out by Etsy.